towards the heart. The décolleté. How do you say that? Décolleté or décolletage? I always hear it both ways. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. If you are new here, my name's Jenna and I have a love and appreciation for all things crystals. I recently started my own crystal business called Pretty Crystals. I sell crystals for healing, happiness, and harmony. It's been such a joy and a pleasure so far to go out and intuitively select all of those beautiful crystals that speak to me and my heart, and in turn sell them to you. So it's been really wonderful. I do want to say a big thank you to anyone who has purchased from me or sent me a DM or just been there for me energetically in support by watching a video or even simply following me on Instagram. It really means the world to me. So a big thank you and a big hug from me to you. Today's video, I want to talk about a new product that I recently got in and I am just loving it. It is an opalite face wand. It can make a world of difference in your health and wellness journey. I want to show you how I use it. I want to tell you a little bit about how it can help you detoxify and de-stress. How it can become such a fun part of your beauty routine in the same way that it has for me. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so first things first, I want to talk to you a little bit about opalite. Now, opalite is really beautiful. Opalite is actually a synthetic crystal. It is made of glass and it is man-made. So it's not going to have those inherent healing properties that other crystals have. And I really struggled with this for a minute. I thought about it for a while and I was like, is it weird to incorporate this on my website when it's not like technically a crystal? I just could not get this specific one out of my head because I just think it's so beautiful. And if you know me and my aesthetic, you know this fits right in. They do come in jade and rose quartz and I think like onyx and obsidian, a bunch of different crystals. So definitely something I envision for the future. I would love to know if that's something you would like too. But for now, like I said, I couldn't get this opalite out of my head. I just thought it was so beautiful, and the benefits of using it kind of far outweighed the fact that it wasn't like a rose quartz or a jade. So I decided to get them and they are in stock now on my website. Hey guys, it's future me here, currently editing, and I totally realized I forgot to mention that I will be throwing in a mini angel aura quartz with any purchase of one of these face wands. The main reason being I definitely want you to get some good true crystal energy with everything that I give you. So these guys are absolutely amazing. I hope you love them too. And yeah, one with every purchase of a face wand. Okay, back to the video. So I just wanted to preface video with just a little disclaimer about the opalite. Is that something that is important to you? I would never, you know, try to pull one over on you or anything. So just a little about the opalite. First of all, what is this thing and how the hell do you use it? It is a face wand. You may have heard of or seen or even tried the face rollers that come in, again, like jade and rose quartz. I used to use a rose quartz all the time until it broke and I was so sad. You may have seen the gua sha, a very ancient healing practice. This is pretty much the same thing to that. It's just going to be in a wand form. So there are so many benefits to this kind of facial massage. It can improve circulation, it can increase blood flow, it can address any stagnant energy, which if you are an energy worker or you're into that whole scene, know that stagnant or dormant energy in the body can be very detrimental to your whole well-being. So that's a big one. It can reduce inflammation and bloating and increase your energy level and just in general promote healing. So I want to talk a little bit about the detoxifying factor of this. I started dry brushing a few months ago and I started doing it consistently. This is when I learned about the lymphatic system in our bodies, which is really, really fascinating, and it makes me look back and be like, why didn't I pay attention in biology class when I was in college? But I honestly don't remember learning about cool stuff like that. Anyway, so dry brushing is another detox method, which kind of reminds me of this. I do it before I get into the shower every morning. You do little strokes towards your heart all over your body. So I do my toes, my legs, my stomach, my butt, everything. What it does is it stimulates the lymphatic system in our body, which serves a few different functions, but one of its main functions is to rid the body of toxins, which is so important. And this is where it can like decrease cellulite and really help you to achieve your goals, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally. If we're holding on to toxins in our body, it's just wreaking havoc in there. So I'm telling you, like, since I started being consistent with the dry brushing, I've noticed such a change in my body. Granted, I'm doing other things. I switched out my workouts around and I started being very regimented when it came to my intermittent fasting, but I have never seen changes in my body the way I have in the past few months. And I definitely attribute a lot of that to the dry brushing practice that I added to my routine. So that being said, this is a very similar practice, and just my experience with dry brushing got me really excited to try it out for specifically my face. Again, our lymphatic system, it's not just in this part of the body, it's also in our face, obviously. So that is just really cool to think about. A simple massage on the face can drain those toxins and in turn improve your mood and decrease any of that like bloating, you know, kind of like dull looking skin. I mean, I think we all want to look healthy and glowy. I'm not gonna say young because I don't want to discredit the beauty of aging. It's something I'm working on. Being in my late 20s and approaching my 30s, I'm kind of like, okay, we just have to embrace this. So not to say you want to look young, but you want to look youthful, I guess is a better way to put it. So just glowy, bright, and youthful. That is what this thing can do with the consistent facial massage. I highly recommend looking into the lymphatic system and how dry brushing and the facial massage can really benefit you. If you've ever been hungover, and I sure know I have, you may notice
that you wake up and you're just like puffy and swollen and you just don't look yourself. You don't look like you have any vitality in you.
First of all, that just sucks. Hangovers are the worst. Second of all, that's because you're holding on to all of those nasty things that are not supposed to be in your body. That is the exact point of the lymphatic system. So it takes out the excess water, the excess toxins, anything that's not supposed to be there. So when you're doing this, you can literally coat your face. So perfect like hangover tool too, just in case that's something you struggle with. I used to struggle with that a lot, so I feel you there. I want to talk about how this can de-stress. For me personally, my morning routines and my beauty routines are my saving grace in this lifetime. The more I've kind of like curated my morning rituals that I love and my beauty rituals that I love, the more grounded and just happier I have felt in general. That's why I think this is so powerful at de-stressing. It's just such a beautiful self-care practice. So if you decide to implement this in the morning, which at the end of this I'll talk a little bit about my specific routine and also how I actually do it. But if you implement this in, let's say, the morning like I do, that's a few minutes of really beautiful me time and something that you're giving to yourself for all the hard work that you do. I don't know, for me, that's just really powerful. So even doing it for, let's say, 2 to 3 minutes can just take you out of the monkey mind and this crazy world that we live in, and you're just doing something for yourself. Literally for me, just like the way it feels and just the thought that I am doing it and achieving something, even though it's something pretty small and it takes minimal time, it just like, I don't know, it feels so good. So good. I mean, any massage is like literally a de-stressor, right? Like I literally instantly feel calm when I do this. Okay, now I want to go to sleep. So I know for me, my self-care practices are de-stressing AF. My bath time, you can even do this like in your bath ritual if you have one. It's all just feel good. It just feels real good. Also, a couple little things I want to tell you too that can make this even more enjoyable for you is 2 little tips and tricks. First of all, you can totally put it in the fridge and it gets it really cold, and then when you put it on, it feels so stinking good. So you have this like cool massage on your face. A little tip there to throw it in the fridge even for a few hours, and it'll get nice and cool for you to use. Secondly, using this with a serum or even coconut oil is really incredible, and it's a great way to, especially serums which penetrate through the skin a lot deeper than a moisturizer, it's a really great way to push those into the skin and kind of use this as like an applicator tool while you're getting those good massage benefits as well. That is another little tip and trick. I have this cute little bag that I have my face care products that I'm using right now. This guy goes in here, especially when I travel. Obviously be careful because it is fragile, it's made of glass, but this has become a part of my kit, especially traveling too. If you travel like me, I have the next 2 months, I'm going to be away like literally an entire month and a half, which is crazy. It's probably the longest time that I've ever traveled consecutively, but this is going to be a saving grace for me, especially with the stress that traveling can bring sometimes, or maybe you're eating different foods, all of that. Like everything I spoke about in this video, this is going to help combat the things that may occur while traveling, you know? So this is just a part of my beauty routine in my beauty bag, which isn't this beautiful, by the way. I got this for Christmas. So let's talk a little bit about how you can use this and when you can use it. Obviously you can use it whenever you like. I personally have been doing it in the mornings, but you can do it morning, evening, even bring it with you to work if you're having like a stressful day or someone's getting on your nerves. Just take it out and start massaging your face at your desk, honey. I feel like it's a great way for me to like jumpstart my day, revive my skin, and then I do my face products and I find that my makeup kind of like, I don't know, just looks more alive, if that makes sense. And there is a specific way you want to do it. So just like I mentioned with the dry brushing, it's very important to brush towards your heart because that's the way those little lymphatic vessels are flowing. Same thing with the face, you're going to want to do it away from the center of your face. For example, you would start in the third eye and you would gently move it to the edge of your, are these the temples? Your temples. So from the middle to the outer edge, same thing here under the eyes. And again, you're just applying a very light pressure, nothing too crazy. And on this side, you're gonna start from the middle of the face and go towards the outer part of the face. You can even do the neck, which I think it's so important not to disregard the neck when it comes to any sort of beauty routine. Always make sure I like do the same thing I'm doing on my face to my neck. It feels really good too. I can do like an actual demo of it. Let me know if that's something you would want to see. I just kind of wanted to make this video short and simple and to the point. Totally down to do like a demo of exactly how I use it and maybe like what products I like to use with it too. So let me know. Covers today's video all about the new Opalite facial wand that I just got in. My website is up and running, so you can browse all of the pretty crystals there. You can find it at www.prettycrystals.co. These will be available. You should definitely DM me on Instagram if you see something you like and kind of want to chat that way. I'm usually home, so I can totally send you pictures and videos of anything you might want to see or just kind of chat about what you're looking for. I love doing that, so definitely DM me if you want something. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I have my personal page at gennaellis, and then I have my crystal page as well at pretty crystals, I would love to connect with you there. Please subscribe here if you haven't already. More crystal stuff to come. Of course, my life pretty much revolves around crystals at this point, so definitely stay tuned for more fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I feel like my face just got way more exposed just now. I don't know what happened. I think we're at the end of the video though. Let me grab my water. Cheers to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Or wherever. Am I in focus? With mine. In mine? With mine? And how it be. La, 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 la. This is very similar. Similar. So that being said, this is very similar as for me. With ya about it. How many times can I say crystals? Good Lord. I almost said facial penetration. That was not what I meant to say.